What's going on, young world? This is our effing opinion, and of course, I am Sanayar, and it's another episode of Meditation Download. Yep, you gonna hear shit because I'm being authentically me. And if you haven't heard the other episodes, I suggest you do. But let me just say this. So I'm sitting here going back and forth with myself, my spirit. And I'm saying, I love this. Give me more shit to talk about. Give me some more downloads. Give me some juicy fucking downloads. Cause these are fucking awesome. Cause they just come and when they come, they come. And I'm sitting here thinking, right? And I'm talking to myself, talking to my spirit. And it was like, remember when you said you wanted to change things up? And I was like, oh yeah, but I didn't specify how, right? And then all of a sudden, I started getting these downloads and I started recording them. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck, people need to actually know everything, Know that I'm in my garage doing this shit. Know that you're gonna hear shit, washer, maybe dryer. Might hear my kid playing video games because I got a setup for them, and it's just crazy. But I want you to be in the now with me. So I'm having this thought, and I'm telling you guys that this is how I got here, a part of how I got here. But it dawned on me, the thing I changed was the podcast with these meditation downloads. And that was the download I just received. It was like, I was directed toward this. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I was directed toward this. I was directed toward recording what I'm feeling. Recording that I speak to my spirit like I have. And I know that sounds crazy because the spirit is you, but the spirit and the body is not the same. The spirit is one thing and the body is one thing. They're just together, but it's a lot that I get, and a lot of it went over my head. And I know why, because I wasn't ready to receive it. But I started thinking, like, this is what I want to do. I love doing the podcast. I love it. But I kept saying, I want to give you guys more. I want to give them more. And what is it that I'm not doing by giving them more? And it's like slapped in the face with a download. You're not being yourself. Yes, you're being yourself when you talk about those conspiracies, but you're not giving them a part of you, who you are, and how you see things. And then I was like, shit, that's true. So I started doing the meditation downloads. Because when I just sit with myself and I sit in silence and I listen without my ears, you start to receive answers. And this all started with this podcast because I love doing the podcast. I actually wanted to do radio. I would love to have my own radio show. But the podcast is the best way to do it because I love to do this and I love to share and I want to inform people and just speak my mind. But that was the part that was missing. The conspiracy stuff, yeah, that's cool. It really is. But the thing is, what part of myself am I giving? And that made so much sense. When your spirit speak to you, man, you just gotta listen. It makes so much sense, you know. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we're so afraid of showing people the real person we are, being our authentic self. That takes away a lot for us. And that's just how I feel. Shit, I'm gonna keep it real. It does. Because we're so caught up in the program that we don't think about ourselves that much. But when you sit down with yourself and really look for answers deep within yourself, and it takes some time because you need to really spend some time being with yourself. But once you do, it changes things. I was just, all these things just kept happening. And then something was like, should I record this shit? And then it was like, my spirit was like, man, do it. Just do it. And I just kept listening and kept listening. It just kept coming and things just kept happening. And I was just like accepting it. And I was like, I love this and I accept this. I want to keep this. And that's what led me here. I just keep getting these weird downloads about things that just make sense. And I just want to share it. Why not? And also let you know what's going on. I'm not in no fucking studio. I'm in my garage. Yeah. So you gonna hear some shit, but we living in the now. You guys are really living in the now with me. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be like, hold up, I gotta go get something real quick and come back. That's just because you're living in the now with me. And I'm not gonna stop from what I'm doing. You know what I mean? We living in the now. Everybody, is just moving at a fast pace, and it's like, why stop that? Why stop and then start recording again? When no, this is really what's going on. This really happened. So you guys experience that part too, the part of the now that was now happening when I was making the recording. Every fucking bit of it is in the recording. If it gets picked up by the mic, you're gonna hear it. Whether it be somebody asking me a question, a door slamming, a washer knocking, a kid yelling, you gonna hear that shit because you're getting me authentically. There's no candid shit, no retakes or whatever. It's just straight up. You get the real. But while you getting the real, I'm dropping gems about this program we live in, about this so-called life, I guess, that most people would call it, but I call it a program. Because everything has infiltrated our minds. Everything. And some people get stuck, Some people still trapped in other timelines. You can see that shit, man. It's weird when you wake up and you see like, oh shit, this motherfucker stuck. Real stuff. And you can see it. It's out there. You know how people talk about NPCs? It's just real. There's just certain people you see at certain times on certain days. It's weird. And you never see them again. But if you go to the store, you'll see that person. But you'll never see them again. Go to the store, go over here, see that person. You'll never see them again. We don't even realize people just walking in and out. I mean, we walking around people that we see and we never see again. That's crazy. Like, it's just like we in an actual simulation, an actual video game. When you playing something like a video game that where you are the person and you do walk around other people that you don't talk to. You only talk to certain people within the game. This shit's weird. You know what I'm saying? But when you realize it and you see it, you be like, oh shit. Because that's a part of the program. You know what I mean? There's cars and shit, buildings, all that shit. Just like this. It's just the dimension is different. But it's the same, man. It's weird to think that way, but I ain't gonna lie. Once I start seeing shit differently, I just start feeling better, when your eyes open to what's real and you accept it, it changes things. It does. You just like, man, fuck this. I'm about to just be happy. Dig deep inside. And all this stemmed because I was just like, it's crazy how I can give you all that from me saying, I love giving the information for the conspiracy theories that I found. But what can I do to just get people to just listen, And I was like, things just started popping in my head, and I was just like, you know what? I just started talking to myself. And I realized I'm talking to my spirit. And my spirit and my body got this fucking just genuine connection. And it's electrifying. And I wanted to share that. I wanted to share it with the world because it's a different feel. You feel like you can move different in this universe, in this parallel, this dimension, this program. You just feel like you can move different. And so I wanted to take everybody that I could on this journey with me to see how good can I move through it. I wanted to take y'all on this journey with me and not. I wanted it raw and uncut. So if you hear shit, you be like, damn, what was that? Yeah, because I'm in my fucking garage doing this. But guess what? I don't care, because I wanted to reach the people that it's supposed to reach. And the people that's not going to get it, they're not going to get it. And that's okay too. I accept it all. But people are going to start grasping what I'm kicking. You know what I mean? The knowledge that I'm given is just coming to me. And I feel like it is knowledge because I'm talking about a level of your spirit, of spirituality, to where you reach, to where things start to, like I said, you start to maneuver through this program different. And I'm going to take you on the journey with me and see how far I can maneuver through this program with my newfound enlightenment. Yeah, I want you to go on this journey with me. Let's see how far we can get. Let's see how far we can push inside this program and see what happens. And then when I get to where I want to be, I'm going to help some other people do the same thing. I'm going to pay it forward. And I want y'all on this journey with me. That's what I want. I want y'all on this journey with me. That's the piece that I'm giving, because I feel like I'm not leaving nothing out. I'm not leaving out anything. I'm just being authentically me. You know what I mean? Like, gotta accept all of it. You know what I mean? Free yourself and I guess you can say free your mind, but free your spirit. Liberate your spirit. Damn. That's what I did. That was a download to me. Because that's what I feel like I did. I liberated my spirit to where it wasn't just a part of this body. Just something in the back. Something that makes it work. No, it's been liberated to where it gets to function in this three-dimensional world too, not just after something happened to you or when you're asleep. Nah, it gets to function with me at all times. The body and the spirit has become one. Yeah, and it feels completely different. It's like it's a little pep in my step. I got a little pep in my step, cause I found myself, because I found myself, and I am fucking happy and in love with myself unconditionally. And that happiness feels good. It feels so good that I wanted to share it. And I want to keep taking you guys on this journey with me, because of my happiness, I feel there's so much more to come. There's a lot to come with this. And I'm going to take y'all all the way there. And then some. And then some. I'm going to keep. You guys are going to come with me everywhere I go. You guys are going to be with me. You guys are going to hear me. And you're going to go on this journey with me. and be in the now with me. And that's something that's hard to give to anybody. But I decided to do it. And that was liberating and enlightening in itself. You know what I'm saying? That part. Told you might hear the door or something. But that part right there. That's the part that feels fucking great. Water. But that's the part that feels fucking good. You go through this shit and you find yourself and you're like, wow. And then you just be like, you're gonna do some fucking amazing things. And I think about everything that led up to here. And now you guys are on this fucking journey with me. And the people that understand is gonna definitely turn themselves and have a journey of their own. But I want you guys all the way there with me. Even if you start your own journey, I want you there with me. Because it's gonna help your journey. We're gonna help each other go on our journey together. But I'm just gonna be one of those people that you guys are gonna be with me all the time. You know, every time I sit down, we're gonna go on the journey. And it's gonna be as real and as raw as it is. Unless I get my radio show, which I plan on getting at some point. Even if I have to do that at home. I'm going there. I'm going places and I'm taking y'all with me. And the journey has started. It's begun. This is the beginning of the journey. But as I'm on a journey, I'm on this journey. That's part of the journey, which is, trying to reach new places and taking y'all with me. That's a part of the program journey. See, because I can't get out of the program, so I'm just going to have fun in the program. But the spiritual part is basically speaking in code to y'all to wake you guys up. But you can't have one without the other. Because the spirit is with the body. And the body is on this dimension. And the liberating part is when you free your spirit and allow it to be there with you. It's nuts. So you're going to get both parts of the journey. That's the thing. You're going to get the part that's in the program of the journey and the spiritual part of the journey that's also giving you the understanding of what's happening within the program journey. And I know that sounds heavy, but if you know, you know. If you understand, you understand what I'm saying. Can I say that one more time? If you understand, then you understand what I'm saying. really understand that. And if you go on this journey with me, as I'm going on the program journey and the spiritual journey, I'm gonna know who's on the program journey and who's on the spiritual journey by the reaction I'm gonna get. And the people that are on the program journey is gonna make the experience for the spiritual journey. You're gonna have to rewind that, because I probably could say that again. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. The people who are on the program journey will allow the spirit to have its spiritual journey. If that makes sense. So there's going to be two types of people who listen to this podcast, this portion of the podcast. You're going to have people who understand and people who understand. Let me say that again. You're going to have people who understand and people who understand. And that's a different type of code. You know what I mean? It's something that, like I said, I speak to my spirit and I get downloads. I ask questions, I get answers. But you got to decipher where you want to be. But I'm bringing you on the journey with me. And because the body and the spirit is one, you're going to be on both journeys. But which journey will you get? Will you be on the understanding journey or the understanding journey? And those who know, know. And I am going to leave you with that. This is RF and Opinion. Peace and love, young world.